Have you wondered what's going on lately? Turn on the news, everything has gone crazy. Nations are crumbling while others grow lazy, turning blind eyes to the pain. Listen up, cause it definitely seems to me something is trying to take away our unity, putting fear right back into diversity when progress is yet to be made. When did it become okay to judge every other person just because they don't all look the same as us? When did we close our eyes? If you think you're better than someone that you don't understand, brother, let me remind you, the color you bleed's the color I bleed. And if we start to fight again, fall down in selfish pride again, brother, let me remind you, the color you bleed's the color I bleed, yeah.
Young boy, so happy as it seemed. He grew up hoping he'd be everything he dreamed, but couldn't shake all of the things people were telling him, saying that he would end up in jail based on his melanin. Called him a criminal, so that's what he became. But shortly after, everything started to change. He heard it all and it replenished his hope, giving back the dreams that were broke. So when did it become so strange to love every other person just because we realize they're the same as us? If we break down our guards and hear in our hearts that
if you think you're better than someone that you don't understand, brother, let me remind you, the color you bleed's the color I bleed. And if we start to fight again, fall down in selfish pride again, brother, let me remind you, the color you bleed's the color I bleed. It's time that we break our silence and stand up against the violence. If we let love take the place of hatred, it won't define us. Let's tear down the walls between us, sharing each other's weakness. If we let love take the place of hatred, it won't defeat us. Cause if you think you're better than someone that you don't understand, brother, let me remind you, the color you bleed's the color I bleed. And if we start to fight again, fall down in selfish pride again, brother, let me remind you, the color you bleed's the color I bleed.